Welcome back to Western New York Living. I'm sure most parents and kids are not thinking about school on a Saturday morning, but the video that you're seeing right now is of some of the students and teachers at Elmwood Franklin School located in North Buffalo. And they have an open house coming up this Thursday that I'm sure many parents will want to look into. Joining us now from Elmwood Franklin School is the head of the lower school, Sarah Duddy, and the head of the school, Andrew Deyell. Thank you so much for being here, both of you.
Thanks
Andrew,
for having us.
tell me a little bit about Elmwood Franklin School and what sets it apart from other schools.
Well, Elmwood Franklin School is one of the oldest independent schools in the city of Buffalo. It is a pre-K through 8th grade school that does a wonderful job of balancing tradition and a progressive approach. We don't follow the Common Core. We're not testing incessantly. We give kids, we try to foster a love of learning for them, and we do it by a traditional curriculum, but we also have all kinds of extracurriculars, outdoor education, athletics, and it's a wonderful balance, and our kids are very, very happy.
And you talk about that foundation of education, and it starts in those early years of school. Sarah, you've started a unique program for 3-year-olds at the school. Tell me about that.
We have a 3-year-old program, and we follow something called the Reggio Emilia approach with our 3-year-olds and also with our 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds. The Reggio Emilia approach was started in Italy, and it's a progressive approach that really focuses on the child and the interests of the child and that inherent curiosity that children bring to learning when they begin at school. So they really have all of these interests and ideas, and our goal is to help them continue with those ideas and really get some critical thinking skills out of their work.
In that 3-year-old program, and I know I'm putting you on the spot, but give me an idea of something that they would do in the 3-year-old program.
They would, of course, play. That's very important
for
a 3-year-old.
Sure.
And they also will do a lot of projects. It's a very project-based approach. So a project might begin based on an observation that a child has out the window or something that they're reading in a book. And a project can take off for months, it can last for a week, but the teachers really provoke the thinking in the children around watching the trains go by on the train track outside, things like that. And they really get into some math work, science work, art, all sorts of different cross-curricular work.
I love that because it sounds very fluid and that it's always moving and changing, which is so important.
Yes, always.
Now, Andrew, the 21st century skills that you teach throughout the school, tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, we'd like to focus on skills like creativity and collaboration, preparing our kids for jobs that really haven't even been invented yet. How do you work around problems? How do you work together with other people? It starts in our 3-year-old in our Reggio Emilia program, and it trickles all the way up through our lower school and upper school and culminates in an 8th grade capstone project we call the Idea Project, where the kids make a list of questions they've always wanted answered, and they end up spending a great deal of time in the last part of their 8th grade year putting all of those skills into place and creating a wonderful research project that they then present to the whole school.
That is, I would love to hear what their questions are. I would imagine it's the whole spectrum.
Absolutely, anything from why the Roman Empire fell to how do concussions affect your long-term memory and stuff like that.
I love that. So this is all interesting. And Sarah, I know you've got an open house coming up. What should people expect from it?
You should expect to see us in action. We invite people to come in the morning when it's our most busy time of the day, and we'll show you some of our work in the lobby of our school and then take you around and show you our students and teachers at work and at play in the building.
I've been to Elmwood Franklin, and I've seen your students come out of that school, and it's amazing what you do there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
If you want the very best education for your preschool to 8th grade child, I suggest you look into Elmwood Franklin School. Their unique approach to teaching prepares their students for the future. Remember, they have an open house coming up this Thursday, February 5th at 8:45 a.m., which is the perfect time to see what the school is all about. They're located at 104 New Amsterdam Avenue in Buffalo. You can check them out online at elmwoodfranklin.org. And if you have any questions about the school or open house, they can be reached at 877-5035.